MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just waving. Force that defense to throw him out.
Yu Darvish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, center fielder, number 50.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is a situation, Matt, where they can really redeem themselves. Look, they lost by 1 run last game. Really tough to get past. But you got to throw that out right here, right now is the time to turn it around, and this big half inning could do it for him.
Baez comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. but he does, and he really spotted that
Batting
pitch.
third.
So he got him swinging.
right fielder,
Javier
number 34.
Baez goes down for
Bryce
out number 2
Harper.
in the top half. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between
Left
hops.
fielder.
He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Jake Arrieta will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Striding into the box, Carlos Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Carlos Baez.
Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting second, third baseman, John Hervis.
Striding in,
Solarte.
John Hervis Solarte. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Man at first for him following the 1-out single.
Yoenis Cespedes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. His history with Jake Arrieta, 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. There he goes. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Still no score.